Now let's take a look at the sweep commands. The sweep command creates a 3D solid or surface by sweeping a 2D or 3D curve along a path. So right here, as shown in the sample figure, the point one, that's gonna be our bounded area or plane or 2D curves, and the path is the helix. So that's the point two, or the number two in the figure. So if we sweep that area along the path, then what we'll get is a solid. So it will be a surface if it's not gonna be a bounded area. So let me explain it here. So let's say we have a plane right here, and then let's say here's our x, y axis, z, and then let's say here's our path. So what will happen if we extrude this is it will become a solid along that plane. Okay, so sometimes it matters it matters that this plane area should be perpendicular to the path, but sometimes it also works. I find that it also works even though it's not perpendicular. Like for example, here's our path, and then our area is right here. So sometimes when we extrude that, when we sweep this, then the effect is, I think, also the same. Okay, so let's also discuss another example like the helix. So here's the helix, something like a spring, and then here's our plane right here, or a circular area or plane. So if we extrude this, then what will happen is it will become um, a spring with circular sections all throughout, or with thickness, a spring with thickness. Okay, so now let's try this in the AutoCAD. So for discussion purposes, I would like to use this curve right here in our example number 4. So extrude some area along this curve. So Control C for copy, and then I'll paste this into our next file right here. So I'll delete this and also delete this one. Okay, so now check our path if it's if it's gonna be one block or one object, because at the moment we have multiple multiple lines. So if we sweep that, it will only be swept along this length only. So for now, let's make this into one polyline. So edit polyline, or shortcut is P edit. So click this polyline and then turn this into one, yes, and then join, select the join and select all the lines, and then enter. So if you click this, then that's already one polyline. Now let's create let's copy this. Okay, so let's create a plane. So circle, so press C, create a circle. Now we'll try this, and then we'll try the one that is perpendicular. So if it's perpendicular, I have to change the UCS. Right, so we'll try this. Okay, and then extrude, sweep. So click the sweep command, it says select objects to sweep, select this, and then press enter, select the path. Then another one, select this object, and then select the path to sweep, and I think we get the same effect. So it automatically shifts, or I think there's a difference. So you will see here that if I copy this into this, what we get is a smaller spring with a smaller diameter. A solid with a smaller diameter, right? So you see difference because I think the perpendicularity of the plane and the path matters. Okay, anyway, next one is, let's say we'll create a helix for the spring. So draw tools and then click the helix. It says here specify center point, then specify the radius. Let's say specify maybe 50, and then it says here in the status bar specify top radius. So let's just say the same radius all throughout, and then specify the length, and then create this this circle. So I'm going to change my UCS, although somehow it's the same, but we see already the difference. So let's say 10, and then we are going to sweep this. So sweep, select object, press enter, select the path, and there we go. So that's the sweep command.